With the permission of honorable dignitaries on the dais, I begin this program for today. It was in the year 1955 that the High Court of Judicature, Jurisdiction and Powers Proclamation, 1955 was issued, establishing a High Court in Sikkim. Since then, all these years is a witness to the evolving infrastructural changes the High Court has seen. From a small cottage to the first concrete Phase 1 building inauguration in the year 2004. Amidst the two more edifices that joined in the year later, today we have the Phase 4 building ready for inauguration. It is our obvious fortune to have among us today His Excellency, the Governor of Sikkim, Sri Laxman Prasad Acharya, Honorable Chief Minister of Sikkim, Sri Prem Singh Tamang, and the Honorable the Chief Justice, High Court of Sikkim, Sri Justice Biswanath Somadar, to do the honors. At the outset, I would like to request Sri Prajwal Khatiwada, Registrar General, High Court of Sikkim, to welcome His Excellency the Governor of Sikkim by presenting the flower pot. I would also request Sri Karma Wangchuk Bhutia, Learned District and Session Judge Gangtok, and OST to Honorable the Chief Justice, High Court of Sikkim, to kindly welcome Sri Prem Singh Tamang, Honorable Chief Minister of Sikkim. I request Sri Sonam Palden Bhutia, Registrar Judicial Service, to kindly present the flower pot to Honorable Sri Justice Biswanath Somadar, the Honorable the Chief Justice of Sikkim. I request Sri Jivan Kharka, District and Session Judge Special Division 2, to kindly present the flower pot to Sri Sanjit Karel, Honorable Minister, Buildings and Housing Department, Government of Sikkim. I request Sri Rudra Rimal, Joint Registrar IT, to kindly present the flower pot to Honorable Justice Bhaskar Raj Pradhan, Judge, High Court of Sikkim. I request Sri T. Indrajit Singh, Joint Registrar, to kindly present the flower pot to special invitee Sri Debal Kumar Banerjee, Learned Senior Advocate, Honorable Supreme Court of India. Fire and light has always been a source of energy to any forms of existence on earth. Thus, an inaugural ceremony of importance as this may be, blessed with such energy that the edifice to come up may withstand the times to come. Therefore, I request the honorable dignitaries on the dais to kindly light the inaugural lamp to begin with this auspicious ceremony. I also request Sri Sanjit Karel, Honorable Minister, Buildings and Housing Department, Honorable Justice Bhaskar Raj Pradhan, Judge, High Court of Sikkim, Honorable Justice A.P. Subba, Lokayukta, and Honorable Justice S.P. Wong, Chairman, Police Accountability Commission, also both former judges of this High Court, to kindly turn the light of the inaugural lamp in the dais of the stairs on the right side of the stage. Thank you, honorable dignitaries. Next, I would request Sri Praveen Kumar Pradhan, Principal Chief Engineer cum Secretary, Buildings and Housing Department, Government of Sikkim, to kindly present the technical report of Phase 4 building.
First of all, a very good evening to everyone present. With the permission of the chair, I would like to present a brief report on the construction of Phase 4 building of the High Court of Sikkim, Gangtok. The work construction of Phase 4 building at High Court of Sikkim was sanctioned in the year 2017-18 and was awarded to Sri Tegh Bahadur Rai, Class 2B government contractor at a cost of 923.14 lakhs. It was commenced in the year September 2018 and was physically completed within 31st March 2023. The work was approved as per the schedule of rate 2012. The delay in completion was due to various restrictions imposed with respect to labor force as per guidelines of COVID-19. Talking about the building is a 5-story RCC building with a built-up area of 4050 square feet with GCI roofing. This building consists of 9 office rooms, bar rooms, banquet hall, pantry, lawns area and well-equipped gymnasium. The building has been provided with adequate number of toilets on each of the floors. Breaking up the floor-wise area, basement is to be used for parking area which will accommodate 18 numbers of vehicles. The ground floor has a parking area of 8 numbers of vehicles, launch area with help decks, office room 2 numbers, washroom for ladies and gents. The first floor has office room with attached toilet, 2 numbers of it, office room 5 numbers, office chamber, pantry and washroom. Second floor has a bar room, 2 numbers and 1 room. 1 number is there. Then equipped gymnasium with changing room, shower area and washroom. Third floor has a banquet hall of capacity 75% and it is 63 feet by 747 feet. It also has a pantry and washroom. Each floor consists of floor area of 4050 square feet. All the rooms have been provided with modern Godrej furniture. It also consists of a dedicated lift for easy access. 12 numbers of CCTV cameras have been installed in and around the building premises, out of which 3 are highly sophisticated ultra-room zoom facilities. Fenister brand UPVC windows have been provided and false ceiling of Armstrong has been included in the office room. Finishes include vitrified tiles on floors, granite marble on circulation area and staircase. Water supply, sanitary, fittings, internal and external electrification, which are the allied items have been provided as per the requirements. I hope with the inauguration of the new Block 4 would be an important addition to the High Court of Sikkim. Today's inauguration would mark a historic occasion for the High Court of Sikkim, wherein the Phase 4 Annex building would be jointly inaugurated by Honorable Governor of Sikkim, Honorable Chief Minister of Sikkim and Honorable Chief Justice of High Court of Sikkim, which we all look forward to. At the end of this technical report, I would like to congratulate all who have been a part of the building construction process of this infrastructure and would also like to thank each and everyone who has played a pivotal role in completion of the project. I hope this building will help in facilitating better justice delivery. Thank you.
It is my indeed pleasure to announce that Honorable Justice Sri Vishwanath Sonadar, Honorable the Chief Justice High Court of Sikkim, has Lordship himself desired to welcome to present the welcome words. Now may I request Honorable Justice Sri Vishwanath Sonadar, Chief Justice High Court of Sikkim, to Lordship kindly present the welcome words.
Your Excellency, Shri Lakshman Prasad Acharya, Governor, Sikkim. Honorable Shri Prem Singh Bhuleji, Honorable Chief Minister, Sikkim. Shri Sanjit Kharel, Honorable Minister, Buildings and Housing Department, Social Justice and Welfare Department, and also the Women and Child Development Department, Government of Sikkim. My colleague, Honorable Shri Justice Bhaskar Raj Pradhan, Judge of this High Court, former Honorable Judges of this High Court, Justice Subba, who is also presently the chairperson of the Lokayukt of Sikkim, Honorable Shri Justice S.P. Bangdi, who is also a former judge of this High Court and now the chairperson of the Police Accountability Commission, member of the Sikkim State Human Rights Commission, Shri Kiranji, the additional Chief Secretary present today here before us, Shri Sudhakar Rao, Shri Singh, Amarendra Kumar Singh, the Director General of Police, judicial officers, officials of the registry, senior members of the bar, and members of the bar, including office bearers of the associations, bar associations, all government officials present, including particularly those who belong to the Buildings and Housing Department, Government of Sikkim, those who are involved in overseeing the construction of the Phase 4 High Court building, all others present in the audience, including staff of the High Court, police personnel on duty or off duty, staff of the Chief Justice, both in the High Court and also in the bungalow, all others present here, including members of the media. A very good evening to you all, and thank you for being present at the inauguration ceremony of the Phase 4 building of the High Court of Sikkim. I have been holding the office of the Chief Justice for almost 1 year, 10 months, and it was only when I took charge of the office, that the COVID-19 situation was started easing. It was mainly due to the pandemic that the construction of the Phase 4 building got delayed substantially. But I must, while welcoming all of you, take this opportunity to thank each officer, staff, construction worker who have been somehow connected with the construction of the Phase 4 building at the instance of the Building and Housing Department of the Government of Sikkim. And I request the Honorable Minister present to convey our sincere thanks on behalf of the judiciary to all concerned, including the grassroots level workers. This High Court has come a long way since its inception. And today, one of the major problems that we are facing is space constraint. We have somehow managed to make most of whatever has been given to us, and the architects and the engineers have done a superb job in getting constructions using as much available space which we could give to them. However, in the presence of His Excellency the Governor of the state of Sikkim and the Honorable Chief Minister of the state of Sikkim, on behalf of the judiciary, I would request the Honorable Chief Minister a kind request to expedite construction of the new High Court building which was proposed, and I thought that we could make full utilization of the space adjacent to the State Judicial Academy, and we could have a very modern and futuristic High Court, and the entire full court comprising me and my colleagues have approved the designs and the shape that has been given, at least on the electronic diagrams that were shown to us. So I request the Honorable Chief Minister if you can at least help us start the project, which will take some time to complete. And this will solve the problem, because what we have is now, after the phase 4 building, now packed to capacity, as we would say, and further expansion of at least the infrastructure of the High Court of Sikkim may not be possible with paucity of space, unless of course we get the adjacent old hospital, which is now used as an administrative building. But it is up to the government to take a call on that. I must take this opportunity to say something which I think is very close to my heart. There are three, all of you would know, three pillars in a classical form of democracy: the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. The political will of the people of the state or of the country are expressed through their representative, either in the state assemblies or in the parliament, as the case may be. And the parliament or the state legislature frames laws which are then executed by the executive, the political executive, which emanates either from the legislature or the parliament, as the case may be. But it is the judiciary which exists indirectly, but not through a direct process of election, which is the sole institution which is responsible for interpreting the law laid down either by the parliament or the legislature. The three wings, as we all know, perform their duties and obligations under the Constitution independently, but there are checks and balances. However, it is absolutely necessary for the three institutions to conduct themselves in a harmonious manner and bringing the level of confrontation, if any, to a minimal. In this state of Sikkim, with pleasure and pride as the head of the judiciary, I must announce that we have had excellent relationship with the political executive and the government of Sikkim, for which I take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Chief Minister of Sikkim for his contribution. It is not possible for these institutions work independently like standalone edifices. It is mostly, as I feel, it's obviously my personal view, that it is the ego that gets in the way. However, that has not happened here. The excellent rapport that is shared with the three organs under the benevolent presence of the Honorable Governor as the constitutional head of the state is something which other states should see and emulate. We can proudly boast that a classical form of democracy is in existence in this state of Sikkim. Each institution functioning independently but cohesively and harmoniously. Therefore, we can say this with some degree of confidence. It is always possible if we have the will and leave our egos behind. With these words, I welcome once again His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Sikkim, the Honorable Chief Minister of Sikkim, Honorable Minister, my colleague and all other dignitaries present of the dais, and all of you, everyone included, who have come to grace this occasion for the Phase 4 building inauguration. But before I conclude, I have one word of appreciation for those who are no more in service but have retired from the department, who have worked tirelessly for the purpose of construction and finishing this building Phase 4. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lord Chief, for your kind welcome gesture and acknowledging the contribution of everyone involved. We will now inaugurate the Phase 4 building located here adjacently, and therefore I request the dignitaries be ushered to the inaugural site. I also request Sri Prajwal Khatiwada, Registrar General, Sri K.W. Bhutia, OST to Honorable the Chief Justice, PC cum Secretary, Chief Engineer and Assistant Engineer, Buildings and Housing Department, to kindly accompany the dignitaries to the tour during the tour of the building and site. For the other invitees and guests, we have placed the screen on the stage for the live streaming of the tour of the building inside. Therefore, you are requested to take the privilege of watching it on the screen. Thank you very much.
So we are entering from here. We have parking for 8 acres, and these are the lawns and office rooms. There is a washroom. कति गाडी कितना गाडी 8 और नीचे बेसमेंट में से 18 हो बेसमेंट just below this. So this is the staircase and we have a lift also. So it's like this is the entrance ground floor. It's almost there. Office these are office rooms.
Offices अभी भी कभी rotating one.
बड़ा spacious है, बड़ा है.
बड़ा. और granite.
Lift भी है ना?
माथि जानु भयो हैन हैन यहाँ आउँदैछ एक यहाँ आउनुहुन्छ हैन भित्री चाहिँ हैन मतलब यस इच फ्लोर ये तल के हो के ए अहिले बाहिर छ अलि यतै साइडमा छ